Okay, folks, so what I have here today, this should be the new Oasis Complete Album CD box set. Came in from Amazon. This should be the exclusive gold disc version. I decided to get the CD box set because the vinyl box set is like $400 and I already have all those pressings, so I'd essentially be paying $400 for a box. So I went with the CDs, so let's take a look. And here it is. So Oasis Complete Studio Album Collection. There's the spine with the gold embossing there. Here's everything that it includes. So it includes all the albums and the master plan. There's the top, there's the bottom, and the other spine. So let's open this up and check it out. Hopefully nothing is damaged. All right, so this card comes off. So here's a closer look if you're interested. And this is a slide box, kind of similar to the Beatles in Mono box set. So we'll put this here. As you can see here, which I thought was kind of cool, they have unified spines. So I think that looks pretty neat, seeing that like that. And here's what they come with. So here's Definitely Maybe. You'll have gatefold sleeves, and they also all include a small book with some liner notes. So we'll take a look at all these. These are different from what came with the original CD. And we'll take a look at the disc. And here is the disc. So a teal color. And there is the gold on the back. So it's kind of similar to like a PlayStation 2 game. If you remember, they were gold. Very cool. Here is What's the Story Morning Glory. Now there is a 30th anniversary edition that's coming out on vinyl, which I did pre-order. There is the gatefold. Pretty cool gatefold. Here's the book. Oh, that's a cool photo. I haven't seen a lot of these pictures before. And here's the back. I don't know if I showed that, but here's the back. Here is Be Here Now. Cool gatefold. These are like the same gatefolds that came with the reissues. Very cool. Very coked up album. Not my favorite, but a lot of Oasis fans like this the best, which I think is kind of nuts. Here is the master plan. Here's the gatefold. Here's the disc. I don't think I showed the Morning Glory one, but I'll show them all going forward. Here's the book. This looks the same as the original release, which I do have. My original copy still on CD. I like that these are all digipacks. I know that these first few that I just showed came in digipacks before for like re-releases, but the next ones hadn't. Here is Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, very underrated album. Oh, that's a different gatefold. I have the vinyl version of this, and the gatefold is like a collage, but this is cool. I like this landscape shot of New York. I'm from New York, if you didn't know that. And since this album did come out in the year 2000, it does have the Twin Towers there. Here is the disc. Again on gold. These are all gold discs. Here's the book. I wonder if it's any different. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, so this is the same as what came with the original book. Excuse me, with the original CD release. So they're Standing on the Shoulder of Giants. Next up is Heathen Chemistry with the newer Oasis logo on there. There's the gatefold, so it's the same as the vinyl version. Here is the disc. So same as the original CD release. Gold on the back. We'll take a look at the book. So here's the book. Yeah, and this looks like it's the same as the original CD release as well. But still cool. Here is one of my all-time favorite Oasis albums, Don't Believe the Truth. And that's a different gatefold than the vinyl version, which I also have. The disc is the same, but it is gold. These are really hot. They're on my porch. And here is the book. And yep, it looks like it's the same as the original CD release. So just the lyrics, some credits, and some shots of the group. And here is the last Oasis album, which I really do enjoy, Dig Out Your Soul. Sometimes The Shock of the Lightning is my favorite Oasis song, sometimes. Here's the gatefold, which I think is the same as the vinyl release. I do have it, but I don't remember what the gatefold is. Let's take a look at the book. And this is a really thin one, which is kind of weird because no lyrics in this one. It seems to be a bit of an oddball there. All of them, except for definitely maybe, had the lyrics in there. And here is the disc, which looks the same as the original release. And there's the gold on the back. And yeah, that's everything. So I kind of wish it did come with like its own little book that talks about their discography. That would have been nice, but it didn't. This box set isn't crazy expensive. I mean, you get all 8 CDs for $80, so it's not an unreasonable price for this, and it is a cool looking box. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you for watching.